Yo guys, what is up and welcome back to some Anime Eternal. Yesterday, or I guess technically now 2 days ago, they did an update video for update 16 part 2 in Anime Eternal. They added a couple of things for this one. They added achievements for new raids. They added a Sins raid at World 12, which is incredibly OP. Basically, you get the keys from obviously the exchange shop and everything, and then they have this new Sins upgrade. And literally, you get these tokens or whatever, and you upgrade them, and as you can see here, you get 50% more star luck, 100% more coins, and 12 times energy. So it's super broken. Make sure 100% that you end up doing that at World 12. It only takes like 5 keys or something to max out, maybe 6. So it's not that bad, but it does take a while. They added a green planet raid, which is what I'm in right now. It's at World 20. It's all the way in the back. You take a green planet key, you go in here. There are a couple of codes. I don't know the codes. They are in the Discord. If I can find them, I will put it in the description. It's like update 16 part 2 exclamation point or something like that. But they give you a couple of these keys for free, which is nice. But basically, they added a new exchange system. So if we go to your teleport and you go all the way down, at World 20, it says 20 to 25. I imagine it's probably going to be longer than that. Probably like 20 to 30, 20 to 40, maybe something like that. But you sit here and you go to your exchange shop, you get these exchange coins, and then you can exchange them for, you know, everything in the game. But if you go to your token exchange, or your token exchange, sorry, it takes any token from world 20 to 25 as of right now. Like I said, it might be more, but any world from 20 to 25, it takes their materials. You can put it in there and you can exchange them for exchange coins, and then you take those coins and you exchange them for keys. Cool. Okay, so that's a cool system. And then they added a Eternal Dragon Summer or Supreme. So if we exit, it is, if we look at it. Okay, well, we'll look at it in a second. I don't know why this is like a reoccurring bug for me. Maybe if I respawn. But, nope, now I can't move. I don't know why it's a bug for me. Alright, guys, let's try now. But basically, it's a small chance. Hey, we got the F door. It's basically just a small chance to get in there. Yeah, there we go. Forgot to claim that, I guess. There we go. It is a 0.1% chance, so a 1 in 1,000 chance to get that, which is nice. There's also an Eternal Dragon leveling, which max is 50. It's very expensive. They also added ×2 and ×3 speed for certain things. Now, they only work with keys that don't... How do I say this? It only works with keys that have a limited number of buys per day. So if you look at the keys, some of them you can buy infinite amount like the tournament. Some of them you can only buy 3 a day. The 2x and 3x only work for those that you can only buy, or that you can only do, I guess, buy 3 of a day. But if we go to area 2, I'll show you guys what it's like. So if you go over here, if you look at it, you can choose different speeds. Now, they do cost different things. So I believe the restaurant raid costed maybe like 200 or 300 credits. This one cost exchange tickets or whatever. But I'm just gonna run this. Now, it's not actually 2 or 3 times faster. It's literally, you just get 3 times the materials with this. It still takes them the same amount of time. It does take 3 keys, but it does give you 3 times the material. So it is just faster overall. Now, if you want to run it, you can run it as long as you buy it one time at like World 2. You can run it as many times as you want. However, if you go to the progressional raid, you have to buy it there as well. So if you buy it at one area, it doesn't count for the next area. But after you buy it one time, it works forever for that area. And then the exchange shop too. You can also buy credits in the shop, and then they add some codes there. The credits are pretty good. They're a little bit more expensive than like the ratio. So like if you guys look, 100 tickets can buy, or credits I guess, can buy an XP potion. With Robux it's 49, with this it's 56. It just adds on to your credits, which is, it's fine. Because you do have to use credits if you want to buy the like area 2 restaurant ×3 speed. It doesn't actually work with Robux. So that's something there. But let's go back over here really fast. So that's basically all that they added. There's more content obviously coming Wednesday. But we have been grinding a little bit. Not too much, but we're currently at rank 98, which isn't too bad. I don't have enough keys. It's actually so unfortunate. I do have this as a Supreme, which is really nice. It's token exchange. These ones, I mean, I need 2.5k, so that's just really unfortunate. You cannot exchange tier 1 to tier 2, I don't believe. Yeah, I don't think that you can exchange tier 1 to tier 2, which is pretty unfortunate. But we need 2.5k, so I mean, we can't really get that right now. But what we can do is we can go over here, we can spin that. Never mind, I don't have any of those. We have a purple. We can start upgrading this one. So this one upgrades it by a 0.1, so 10% every single time, which is pretty good. They go all the way up to 15 times, I believe, which is not bad. This one, we can do this one a little bit as well, so 13 as well. And then they don't actually have the next one. I kind of forgot where it was. I think it's near the start. Actually, this might be it. The Eternal Dragon leveling. Yeah, we do have the Eternal Dragon. We literally just got it a couple of minutes ago. But it's the same way. It gives it a 20% increase, but it is way more expensive. As you can see, it's 500, then 1,000, then 1.5. But it is a 100% chance the entire time, which is nice. So that is something. But there's not really much for us to do right now. We do have some more green planet things right there. There we go. We don't really need to do most of this stuff, I guess. Tournament raid. I mean, I guess we can go back and do the tournament raid. We do have our damage still on, I believe. I mean, like, if not, boom. We do have our damage on now. Let's use some damage potion, some damage macaronis, and then let's go over here. Max wave, just because I don't want to waste my time. And then we can go through and do all of these things. We can go do leaf raid, all that stuff, because we do have a lot more power than what we did have. And then we can go back, I guess, over here and just, like, grind something. We can grind whatever. We need to, like, I guess, AFK. I don't even know. We need to AFK somewhere so we can get this stuff. Why do I still have 2.8k? Token exchange. Did I exchange into these? No, I didn't. Wait. Oh, I did the wrong one. That's why I had none. That's a feels bad moment right there. Wow, I'm not very smart. Okay, but we can buy at least one of these, which is nice. So we can go run that back in just a couple of minutes. All right, so we're already not one-shotting these guys. So let's just go back there. We're going to run one of those. We're going to wait until a leaf raid comes by, because if we look, I think that's probably like one of the only things that we need right now. Chainsaw defense. Oh, we can go do a chainsaw defense as well. We'll do a ghoul raid as well. That's basically all we need to do. And then leaf raid. Yeah, we don't really need to do any of these other things. So that's what I'll do, and I'll see you guys back once I am done with all of those. Alright guys, so we are done with that. If we look, let's see, leaf raid, we probably didn't get too much more. I mean, we got 20% energy. That's actually the only other one that I care about. So that's good. Okay, so let's go do a chainsaw at area 16, see how far we can get in this. We also did get, if we look at our powers, we did end up getting the mythical damage one, which is super, super nice. So all we really need from the last area, honestly, is a supreme one of these and max leveling our Eternal Dragon, which, like I said, will take a long time. If you guys have not seen my admin account, I did maybe 25 to 30 of the new planet raids on that account, and I have a 10 times drop multiplier on that account. And I can get a lot farther. I can get to about 90. I didn't go to the right area. I can go to about area 90 or something like that. So, or wave 90, I guess. So I do a lot more there. I have more drops, and I still only got to like level 25 or something like that. Like nothing great. So we obviously have to do a lot more there. Let's also just try one of these. I doubt we can get that far in this, but I mean, let's see if we can. But yeah, it'll be a long time until we max out, is what I'm saying. But we can go ahead and get these ones maxed out decently fast. All we really need to do is AFK a bit more, and then we kind of just need a lot more materials in this last area so we can turn the materials into keys, basically is what we need. So that'll be, I don't know, I probably won't do that tonight. We'll see. We might AFK that today. But we also need to AFK just getting energy here, or getting materials here, so I don't really know. It kind of just depends. But we are completely maxed out besides a couple of things like these, which we're obviously going to have to AFK once we can, or once we're like caught up on everything. It's just a couple of the damage ones. It's not like a crazy amount. All the energy ones are completely maxed, so that is good. But like I said, a lot of these damage ones aren't. Yeah. Okay, and then 13. There was something I AFK'd last night. I don't even know what it was. But we can turn them into regular stuff if we want to. Yeah, we have 46k of those. Okay, yeah. Whenever you do AFK, I probably should have done this. I would recommend AFKing someone that gives you multiple, or in an area that you can get multiple. So area 2 is probably the best area to like AFK because you can get 3 different materials at least, I think. So that's good. There's also just like other things, but I recommend doing that. So we're at 670 and we were starting to struggle. We need to get 750. Yeah, we cannot get that. So let's just call it quits on that one. Let's go to Chainsaw City. Let's see if we can't do any better here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to farm just a little bit more. See if we can't do at least one more Green Planet raid. I did that wrong. I meant to hit max wave. See if I can't do one more of those, and then we're good. But we did already get the Eternal Dragon, which is super, super nice. We've checked out the ×2 speed. All we really need to do, like I said, is level stuff up. We did get the Area 12 maxed out as well, which is super, super nice. That is honestly really, really good. Also, let me know in the comments below if you guys think I should do a tips video about, like, update 14 and up. I think my last video was maybe update 12 or something like that, my last tips video. So let me know if I should do like update 14 and above, because they've added so much stuff that I feel like a lot of people probably don't know about. So let me know if you guys want that as well. And I'll see you guys back in a couple of minutes once I've grinded a little bit more. Okay, guys. Well, let's see. Exchange. I did just grind up a bunch of these. Nice. We're so close to 5k. Sure. There we go. So now we can keys, boom, get 2 more of these. And then we can go over here and do these really fast. We can do 2 more. Now we don't really need anything in here. We can't like get like lucky and get an Eternal Dragon or anything, but hopefully we can get a couple more drops, which would be nice. We do have that on. Hopefully we can get a couple more drops. I'm just going to let this actually run out until I just can't complete anymore. Just so we can get some drops. And then I think we'll call it there because there's not much else I can do except literally just AFK for a long time. We're close to getting this as well. We don't really need much. I mean, we could keep doing all of these, but these, like, they're worth it, but, like, I'm not doing these. Leaf Raid we could max out, but it only gives credits. Don't really need credits. Titan Defense is just credits. Gleam Raid just credits. Ghoul Raid we can't do more of. Progressional Raid we've done. Chainsaw we're close to getting that, but we can't get it yet. We'll get it tomorrow. Tournament Raid we can't do more of, but 380 would be nice. Progressional Raid 2 is just credits. Curse Raid just credits. Netherworld credits. Sin Raid we're done, and Green Planet we are working on right now. So we're kind of maxed out. We are still missing this to be a energy bracelet instead. So we're working on that. This Wednesday also, guys, I didn't mention, there's going to be a new fighter coming out. So let me know what you guys think of the new fighter are going to be. Maybe people were talking about in the stream, maybe Shadows, maybe, I don't know. There's a bunch of different debates. So maybe Kaijus. So let me know what you guys think they're going to add. But they do look cool. People were thinking maybe because the stands are just like really fast, that these are going to be really slow and do just a lot of damage. But yeah, we are kind of maxed out. We're kind of just waiting right now to basically AFK, grind a whole bunch of energy. But I'll see you guys back in a couple of minutes once we are done with all these Green Planet raids. Okay, guys. Well, it's been, you know, a little bit. We have done this, so let's turn this stuff off. Let's go, I mean, sure, just like out here, blah, blah, blah. Let's turn our energy back on. Let's reset our stat points. Yeah, there we go. Sure. And then 20. And sure, it doesn't matter. Does matter, wow. Okay. Boom. Okay, there we go. So, what we can do is, first of all, walk all the way back here because for some reason, the Area 20 doesn't actually have the upgrade for this. So you actually have to walk back there, which honestly, it's fine. But let's see here. So we have 2K, so we can upgrade it once. So we're going from 2.4 to 2.6. Not bad. We can spin on this, see if we can't get anything better than the Mythic. Honestly, doubtful. But you never know. You could. So let's spin here. Can I jump? I can't jump when I'm doing this? I guess I don't have to. Okay. We also just probably won't have enough energy to rank up today. Or like even if I AFK for a couple hours, which honestly is okay, but kind of weird. 2 levels on that. I think only two. Probably just 2 levels in this. Yeah, 2 levels in that. That was it, yeah? Because we already have that max. Okay, well, let's put our energy back on. Yeah, we don't one-shot these guys, which is unfortunate. So we can't AFK grind keys. I also don't know where the Area 20 things, bosses or anything are. I definitely can't beat them. But I'm just saying, I don't know where they are. They're not in the Discord, so unfortunate. What I'm actually going to do is, I'm actually going to still AFK these guys, simply because these guys do give better XP than, like, Area 2, even though I'm not really grinding XP. The C tier guys are pretty good because they do drop multiple things, so we're going to AFK on these guys. But, with, let's just actually see, with an energy pot and a energy macaroni, we are getting 20 SEV, which I don't know if that's a good or a bad. It's probably not great. All we're really missing for energy are these things maxed out. We're missing one more of the Supreme guys, which is like whatever, and we're missing the jewelry. I think that's kind of all we're missing right now. All of our energy gotchas are completely maxed out as well, so that's cool and all. But yeah, I guess what I'll do tomorrow is whenever I get on, I'll go from area 14, I guess area 15, and start maxing out all these damage ones. Hopefully we'll have maybe an OBG by tomorrow. That will probably help us a little bit with grinding as well. But if you guys did enjoy update 16 part 2, like I said, I think it was a pretty good update, to be honest. I think they definitely did a lot of really cool things. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are about it. And also let me know if you guys think I should do a tips video as well. But if you guys did enjoy, please like, subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace!